This is in the matter of Justina Shabazz Davenport.
Manager,
Yes.
good morning to you and your staff, Attorney Diallo, D52036 on behalf of Justina Shabazz Davenport, who is to my left. Justina Shabazz Davenport. If I may.
Yes.
So, Judge, I do understand that there was some conduct that happened in this courtroom yesterday by way of Zoom technology. I had the opportunity to view the YouTube recording. And on behalf of the Wayne County Criminal Defense Bar Association, of which Ms. Shabazz is a part of, let me extend my apologies for the behavior that was witnessed yesterday. And thank you for the grace, Judge, of letting us come forward to try to make it just a little bit better or a little bit less while not forgiving the conduct. I've had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Shabazz and several other attorneys in trying to resolve this issue, and one of them being Mr. Todd Perkins. I take no pleasure in standing here, Judge. And I think I've explained to Ms. Shabazz the error in what happened in the way things happen. So if there's ever an issue that you might have with any judge or any person, you can always go and try to talk it out, as we're all human beings, right? We're just human. That's all we are. And understanding Ms. Shabazz is a younger attorney, and we are learning. But I did explain and say this is one of the reasons why they do not want us to use Zoom technology. That is going to be a poster child for why Zoom technology should not be allowed in the courtroom. I had to go testify in front of the Supreme Court or give comments on using Zoom technology. Sincerely, Judge, sincerely, I really do apologize, because this is not, for me to come down here from Ann Arbor, where I was in court. This is how important this court is to me. This is not how we treat this court. I understand we can have opposite, we may not agree on anything. We don't have to agree, right? But we're not going to be disagreeable just to be disagreeable. So we are sincerely, and she can tell you, but I just felt the need, because I am the president of that organization and which Ms. Shabazz is part of. That is not how we are going to treat anybody, and nothing about courtroom 234. Is this 234? 234 gives anyone the right. I understand being frustrated, and she's a mother, a lot of things going on, I'm sure, right? But she has been counseled. She will continue to be counseled, because we're really not happy. But thank you for the grace, Judge, and I will let Ms. Shabazz speak to this court. And all I can say is, sincerely, I am sorry. Because as I explained to Ms. Shabazz, yesterday, you got a dismissal. You wanted a dismissal on something dealing with discovery. That would not have been the proper remedy. So let's say we're somewhere like in Novi or Garden City or Brooks Point, right? What would have happened if that was an issue? We're going to adjourn this preliminary exam and put a witness detainer out. We are client focused and not ourselves focused. It's about the client. And I'm sure Ms. Shabazz understands that at this time. And I will let her talk to you, Judge.
Ms. Shabazz.
Thank you. Let us know about your apology. Thank you for it.
I can really understand what you're saying, Ms.
Pull
Shabazz.
the back down a bit.
Can you hear me good? Can you hear me?
Barely.
You want to blow my nose? Can you hear me, Judge?
Yes.
Just want to offer an apology to the court for any disrespect that the court may have received, especially yourself as a judge. I meant no disrespect, and so I do want to offer an apology.
So let me say this. In my 17 years on the bench, I've never been disrespected like that before, ever. Nor have I ever witnessed any disrespect like that coming from an attorney. I see stuff like that from the defendant time and time and time, but never from an attorney. I expect more from an attorney. The only reason that this court didn't hold you in contempt of court at that point in time, because you appeared before this court on many occasions. I don't think you've ever had an issue. You may have had disagreements, but you've never had an issue to rise to that level. We're human, like Ms. Diallo says, and we have bad days, we have good days. Some days are worse than others. That doesn't excuse your conduct. I have every right to hold you in contempt of court. And if it was not for Ms. Diallo, you would be marching back to the jail, Wayne County Jail right now for 3 days. The court would be forced to hold you in contempt of court and to report you to the State Bar of Michigan. I don't necessarily like to do that to young attorneys, particularly young Black attorneys. I like to give some deference to us because I've been where you are, but never would I ever phantom to behave in the manner that you did. It's very disappointing, it's insulting, it was embarrassing. The court is willing to give you a pass on this time. If this ever happens again, Ms. Diallo's not going to say, and I have the utmost respect for Ms. Diallo, for Mr. Perkins, for Mr. Clemens, for Mr. Pope, Bobby Silver, Otis Culpepper, Cornelius Pitts, and other attorneys with way lower P numbers than you have. We've been around a long time and know the proper respect that you're to show this court and any court. Your behavior was inexcusable. The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. So I encourage you to follow the lead of Ms. Diallo, who's a very fine attorney, well respected. You're going to get there one day, but you're not going to get there if you continue to behave like you did. This court is not going to hold you in contempt of court. Although I find their behavior was contemptuous. I'm not going to do that this time. If it happens, if you make a mistake about it, nobody's going to say it.
Judge, and once again, thank you for the grace that you have shown. Sometimes I don't think we understand. Like you said, sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days, right? And I know I'm extra. You know I know I'm extra, right? But I
always respect.
right. I mean, something like that. And we get frustrated at times. I understand, but Ms. Shabazz really is apologetic, and I'm going to continue to mentor in hopes that, and it's not hope, she'll get there, but it's just as we grow, these are growing pains, and I would have to chalk it up to being a new mother and all that other stuff. There are a lot of things that go on, but thank you. And as you see, we take this very seriously, right?
I appreciate you, Ms. Diallo.
Extremely seriously. Because I don't feel good about this right now. I feel a certain kind of way.
I didn't feel good about it either. And when you first reached out to me, first thing I uttered to you was talking down because I was going to hold her to the court. Because I cannot let that kind of behavior slide in any form or fashion from anyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we concluded, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you. All right.
Judge, I'm sorry. are we gonna address that one issue with that case or no?
It's with the case Monday,
For Monday,
yes.
Yes.
Yes,
come on back, Ms. Justina. What's going on Monday?
a case that was originally slated for my docket has to go to another docket. It is set for exam,
Okay, I'm sorry, could you say that again, Judge?
an exam scheduled for Monday with Ms. Shabazz.
Right,
Ended up on my docket, but it has to go to another docket because of the criteria we explored.
oh, that's fine.
It is scheduled for exam.
Okay, and she'll be ready. If that's what Ms. Dre wants.
Now, we're not gonna do the exam
On Monday?
We're gonna put it in another.
Okay. Okay, so she's just getting, proposing herself. Hey, Miss, hey, Shelley Drain, how are you?